dead. She's yet alive. Oh, he's not dead. She's yet alive. Not dead. Yet alive. Not dead. But yet alive. Oh, he's not dead. Yet alive. Not dead. Them damn trolls dug out the grave. Them damn trolls dug out the grave. Oh, he said, I'ma get paid. Not dead, but yet alive. Not dead, but yet alive. Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? Chakra King, hello. Hello, Jerome Biggums. Y'all, I figured it's Monday and folks like Mr. Jeff made some calls again to verify some things, but I've been waiting and looking, down my timeline to see if any videos were made, but I haven't seen anything. But I watched the mayor's video. Well, I can't say I watched. I listened to probably up until like the last hour of it. What I want to say is the part when Ari's daughter came on, I was listening to. I wasn't looking at my phone, because I'd be busy. So I heard Jeff having a hissy fit, but I didn't realize he smacked himself in the face with a book 2 times. It fell out on the floor like a 3-year-old little girl having a temper tantrum. I didn't realize all that went on. Thus, a lot of people think Jeff is crazy. Now, I have to agree. Out of Jeff's mouth, he said he spent 96 hours investigating this situation. Not getting much sleep, if he got any at all, over the course of 4 days. And that's a little bit too much invested. I mean, that's more than a 2 weeks worth of work that you put on your day job. So yeah, I have to agree, he is a bit too invested in this situation. It's one thing I agree with people saying. I also agree that he should get punched in his face for being so fucking intrusive. But on the other hand, I kind of don't have a problem with it because, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? But if I can remove myself from the situation, yeah, that's damn intrusive. And to question the daughter, I mean, But hey, like I said, I'm here for it. But however, I trust his investigation. I really do. So I could push aside all that other stuff and just pay attention to the facts that he has discovered. And that's what I was doing. And another reason why I didn't watch the video and I just listened to it because I was just listening for the facts of his findings. And so, yeah, so when people say Jeff is crazy, I get it. When people say he needs to be punched in his face, I get it. I'm just so interested in whether RE is alive or dead that I could forego the desire of wanting to see him get punched in the face. Now, if I wasn't so curious, this would be a different video. I'd be like, he need his ass whooped. Because you just don't intrude or impose on a family, period, let alone at a time like this. But if he doesn't believe Ari is dead, then, he doesn't feel like he's imposing. He doesn't feel like the family deserves that amount of respect and all of that. Stop calling me. So I was kind of hoping he'd be on somebody's platform this morning after making another call. And from what I understand, he might have been researching Ari by last name. It could be her married name. Who knows? Whatever. But he did say he had all her aliases. So I was hoping that there would be a video saying, well, I searched under this name and such morgue or such and such funeral home did or does have the remains of such individual. But didn't hear nothing like that today, so I'm still standing on the premise that RE is alive. But that's just me. Hi, Daryl. How are you? I don't know if you know RE. You don't really dabble in this sector too much. But thank you for coming to the chat. Good to see you. Oh, they don't know her legal name. So if he's been searching under the name that we know of that starts with the H, and she's not really registered under that name, well, of course he wouldn't find her. It shouldn't take long at all. Yeah, RE was a sister in this sector. Yeah, you wouldn't know her. But they saying she faked her death down. And I've seen, this is the 4th time I'm seeing a situation like this. And the 3 other times, those people are still alive and they back making videos. So it is what it is. Yeah, so yeah, they do it a lot. Various reasons. It happens. Yeah, 47 Ronin. But again, we've had other deaths and none of this controversy surrounded them. There was a Lady P, 47 Ronin, Darian, Marion or something. Unfortunately, they passed away and that was the end of it. Everybody knew that they passed. Whenever there's a whole lot of controversy surrounding the passing of somebody, 9 times out of 10, they in people's chats under a different screen name. They haven't gone anywhere. Yeah, nobody won't believe it. That's the way the cookie crumbles. But it's just too many unanswered questions. And, you know, when 47 Ronin died, I think a family member came on and, you know, said their piece. When Lady P died, I think an obituary was shown, or, just to share with her YouTube family, if you will, things like this. But they won't do none of that in this case. So, I was just hoping that somebody would have some information in the chat more than a year ago, maybe even about 2 years now, JoJo. So, Tasha K is being sued again by none other than R. Kelly. And R. Kelly has every right to sue Tasha K because Tasha K found what do you call it? A mole in the jail system he was in Chicago, I believe. And this was an officer who had access to his records and his emails and his phone calls and would make copies and screenshot it and email Tasha K all this information. And then Tasha K would go live and read from her cell phone the emails pertaining to R. Kelly's personal phone calls and emails and shit like that. And just put him on blast how he was playing one girlfriend against the other girlfriend. And thus it pissed off the dark-skinned girlfriend, of course, and she turned state's evidence, and thus R. Kelly is sitting behind bars looking like a monkey. But he is now suing Tasha K. I do not blame R. Kelly for that. That was wrong. Utterly disrespectful, to say the least. And it did jeopardize his life. What I learned from Tasha K is, one, there's a lot of things that is very admirable about her, a lot of things. But the least admirable things about Tasha just overshadows all her attributes. And, when you make YouTube your main source of income, you get blinders on. And I imagine when you start getting $10,000, $16,000 checks a month, and you just know what you need to do, and you want to see how you can make your checks bigger, maybe $25,000, $30,000 checks a month, you're willing to do anything and just throw caution to the wind. Especially if you ain't never seen money like that before. And I think that's what happened with Tasha K. It got to the point where she didn't care about anybody else's image, anybody else's career, anybody else's feelings. All she saw was the color green coming into her bank account. And that's all she cared about. She couldn't see or take into consideration anything else. And even though she was warned, even though Cardi B pleaded with her to stop, respectfully asked her countless times, please stop, please take down these videos. Please stop. The more Cardi B asked her to stop, the more Tasha K pressed the gas. Thus, Tasha K is in debt of $4 million to Cardi B. $4 million ain't nothing to sneeze at, especially when you have children. Especially when you were making all this money before you started going into Cardi B. And in making all this money, you had a vision for your family, a vision for your children and their education, this vision. And now it's all swirling down the fucking drain. And now on top of that, you got another lawsuit, which R. Kelly most likely will win. I'm sure he will. He's suing Tasha K. He's suing the jail out there, the county jail out there in Chicago. And he's suing the officer who retired shortly after releasing all that information to Tasha K. He will win that lawsuit. I don't see why he shouldn't or how he cannot. So Tasha K is going to be in debt for more millions of dollars. And I just have to say, I wish Tasha K had some real friends around her. And that's what's tragic about it. Real friends, bright family members, somebody educated and intelligent within her circle who could have put the brakes on all of this. Because if I were in Tasha K's shoes, I'll just go to my very best friend. And if my very best friend saw me harassing, spewing disgusting lies on anybody, let alone Cardi B, oh, my best friend would have gave me the fucking business. Oh, I would have gotten earfuls over the telephone. Bigger than all of that, that bitch would have jumped on the next thing smoking and stomped into my house to tell my black ass off. What are you fucking doing? I can hear her now. And it would have stopped immediately after she would have damn near kicked my ass. And you need friends and people in your life like that. Oh, she'd have snatched those blinders off of my eyes really quick and made me see straight. Why? Because she loves me. Why? Because she would see that I'm traveling down a highly detrimental and a financially disastrous road. And she would have pulled me back and said, I'm not going to let you do this. And it's unfortunate that obviously Tasha K did not and probably still doesn't have anyone in her life to drag her by her coattails and say, sit your ass down before you find yourself living like a pauper. You blessed, you making $16,000, $20,000 a month. That's not enough. Live within those means. What are you doing this to this individual for? Because in the end, it's not going to do anything but hurt you and your children. My niece and nephew. I tell you, money will make people do some strange things. Strange things. Hello, Eris Blue. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. Yep. I'm going back to the chat real quick. I remember that 47 name back when Tyra. Yep. You right, YJ. Tasha has nothing else to give. Yep. So, I want to feel sorry for Tasha. I kind of do, because she didn't have anybody in her corner like that. But at her age, she should have known better. You just don't do that to people. I don't know why the internet just fucks up people mentally, where they think they can do anything they want to anybody for no reason at all and keep doing it and think nothing's gonna happen. Like my mother always said, don't spit in the sky and think it ain't gonna fall back in your face. And that's exactly what Tasha K did. She kept spitting in the sky and just knew it would never fall back in her face. And now, because of her reckless behavior and actions, she has robbed her children of a wonderful future. For now. None of these things crossed her mind to think about or consider. Hey, Dookie. Oh, his ass is being sued too. He got sued by Cardi B. They sued his studios and shit like that. They both fucked up. They both fucked up. Fat laughing? What are you talking about? Fat laughing, if Rio gets a job, will you take him back? Who are you talking to? What are you talking about? So that's what I saw floating up my timeline today concerning R. Kelly is now suing Tasha K. You know, when you are a leader in your field of entertainment, in terms of whatever it is that you do, whether you're Michael Jackson, whether you're Prince, whether you're R. Kelly or Tasha K, I can honestly say Prince, Michael, they had yes people around them. And that's who they wanted around them. They didn't want strong people or, people that's going to call them on the carpet and, call them out on their bullshit. R. Kelly was just a rich, talented, stupid sucker. And he had vultures and parasites around him that took advantage of him like no other. They played on his his sexual addiction. They blackmailed him, did all types of shit, robbed him blind. Because there's nothing like being affiliated or having access to a uber rich dummy. You like a piece of shit and all these flies are going to flock to you. Now, Tasha K wasn't that big to just have yes people around her. She just didn't have anybody strong enough to tell her, stop. You are going to fuck yourself up. Stop. Because she does strike me as a person that in such a situation, you can reason with her. I don't see her as, if somebody did step to her and said, look, Tasha, if you don't stop, you're going to get sued. You're going to fuck up your future and the future of your children. I don't see her being like, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Mind your fucking business. I don't see her like that. There's just simply no one there who had good sense. Now, I could be wrong. Well, ex-girlfriend, she dumped him because he a bum with no job and a food stamp card and wears his cousin's shoes. Dookie, did you really have to come in this chat and put that lady's business out here like that? That's not nice. Now, this is the first time I am meeting Eris Blue. She came in here with a heart. She said she was just stopping by. Can you please respect my guests? And you are a moderator. Thank you, Dookie. Oh, she put it out? Oh. Well, never mind. Oh. No job, but he got a food stamp card. And he wears his cousin's shoes. Really? Well, all right. I'm not going to judge nobody. Oh, okay. I haven't been watching the sector. You're right. These YouTube relationships. Has there ever been a YouTube relationship that has been respectful and they're still together? If so, we don't even know who these people are because they didn't broadcast their relationship. I know who Rio James is, but I didn't know he had a girlfriend and all that went on. XOXO says no. Probably has been, but these are probably sophisticated individuals. And perhaps they did break up, but we'll never know. Because at least they have that much respect for one another, not to hit the go live button and put out all that dirty laundry. So shout out to all of you who have been in YouTube relationships and we knew nothing of the sort. Hey, V-Dub. Yes, they do. Are you still in Georgia, V-Dub? Please say yes. And we're at. And let's do lunch tomorrow. How long are you going to be? Here, that is. Oh, that's nice. V-Dub said, I've dated a YouTuber and kept it on the low. Oh, you back in North Carolina. Well, I'm coming to North Carolina next week. I'll be there for several days, actually. Chucky and China hit the skids already. They broke up? Really? Mm. Chucky and China hit the skids. Y'all, there's so much that I want to say about somebody that I'm busting out at the seams. I don't know how much longer I can contain this. But I'll just exhale. Say shoot, 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 shooby-doo. Sometimes you'll laugh, and sometimes you'll cry. Life never wants you, the wind's all wise. But when you've got friends to wish you well, that's when you will exhale. Say shoot. Oh, you was out in Covington. No, I can't let it out. I'm not. Because if I do, y'all will probably be thoroughly entertained for years to come, unfortunately. But I'll just keep quiet. I'm not going to say. I'll just keep quiet. It is what it is. Say shoop, shoop, shoop. I have removed your comment and you figure out why. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry. Life never tells you. A jokey is MIA. You think they back together? A jokey and Chucky? A jokey was really hurt. Which I was like perplexed because it's like you never even met this person. How do you get so attached like that? I mean, to the point where it brings you to tears. I don't know. I guess it can happen because it happened there. But all right. You know. You know. Anyway, what time is it? Because me must lay it down. Yeah, time for me to lay it down for a little bit because I gotta go to work. So, thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you all. And please, if you do hear anything concerning RE, please leave a comment under this video or whatever video. Just inform me and let me know. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, and good night.